YouTube channel. My name is Caryn Prince, and today I am going to show you guys how I did my hair. Now today we are doing 100% human hair braids. This is my first time ever doing this, okay? So give me some grace. All right, please give me some grace. All right, I did the best that I could. It's not bad at all, but I'm just being extra. Anyways, but we are going to be using some deep wave bundles, okay? Now I have never tried deep wave bundles before, not that I can remember, but if I could remember, I would absolutely remember the texture of this hair because it is 100% given va va boom, boom la la. It is extremely beautiful. I love the texture of this hair so much, and I honestly really feel like this is the hair for springtime, okay? This is going to be your texture for spring. I'm calling it deep wave bundles are going to be your texture for the springtime. So if you want to see how I did my hair, then go ahead and please stay tuned. Okay, so we are starting off using hair from the brand Ywigs. Now this is what the hair looks like. I went ahead and went with the deep wave texture. Just to be clear, I did wash my hair to get the texture shown in the beginning of the video, but if you choose not to, this is what it looks like. I went with 4 bundles, and the link to this hair will be in the description box. As mentioned, I did wash my hair. Now this is what the hair looks like after I wash it, okay? It's like really in like a raw form, so just heads up. This is the braiding gel I use. Use what works best for you. Okay, so to start off braiding my hair, I am going to do the knotted method. Now I start off with 2 small pieces of human hair, and use the size that works best for you. This is about the size that I use for each braid. What I like to do is just kind of cross them so that the longer strands are hanging on the outside, and then I go ahead and attach it like a normal braid. So this is about the size of hair I use for each boho piece. I forgot to show it like how I did the other ones, but this is about the size I used. So to start adding the boho pieces in, I go ahead and take it and I add the short end of the strand into the center strand of the braid, and I immediately pick up my second boho piece and I do the same thing. I like to use my pointer finger and my thumb to kind of hold the hair in place as I braid so that it won't slip. So I added those first 2 pieces in right away because I wanted my middle part to look full. The rest of my braids, I just added them along the length of the braid using this method. So I just take the hair, add the short piece into the center strand and the longer piece into one of the side strands, and then I begin to braid down for a little bit, and then I fish the long strand out. This is how I added the remainder of the boho pieces in along the length of my braid. At the end of the video, I'll show you my hair chart, and then you can see how many pieces of boho pieces I put per braid. To end the braid, I go ahead and braid down past my natural hair a couple of inches, and then I add in my last piece of boho hair. I like to use a small piece of human hair to end my braid. I just feel like the less hair you have at the end, it's easier for it to tie. So what I do is do the same thing, just add the short strand into the center section of the braid, the long strand to the outside, and this time I just continue to braid all the way down versus fishing out the hair. So to end the braid, I'm going to go ahead and tie it, and what I like to do is take a very tiny piece of the human hair strand, and I like to just hold the strand, grab it with my finger, make a loop, and pull the end of the strand through the loop. Do that at least 5 times minimum because you do not want your hair to come loose and shed, okay? 5 times minimum. After that, you can go ahead and take your scissors and just clip off any of the human hair pieces that may be sticking out of the braid, and that is how I did my hair. Now, I'm a big hair girly, and I really like the volume that the hair gave after you pull the hair apart and stuff. The hair just was kind of big. I didn't want to condense my hair too much, so I didn't soak my hair down for the styling portion of this video. I just used like a light coat of water, if that even makes sense. A light coat of water. Oh my God. I just used a little bit of water to, you know, dampen my hair so that it can have some moisture before I went in with the foam. Now, I don't know why I always do this, but I highly suggest that you use some sort of lightweight cream styler before you put the foam in. Now, the foam that I used did put a little cast on my hair, so after I used the foam, I then did go back in with a little bit more water to release the cast. And what you see in the beginning of the video are the results that I got from doing this. Now, if you want more definition, you can definitely, you know, really wet your hair down and get it going. But that is all I did as far as styling. Okay, so let's get into some quick FAQs. I don't know if people really be watching this part of the video, so if you watch this part of the video as far as the FAQs, go ahead and leave me like a funny emoji or something. I don't know. Anyways, but okay, so people always like to know if my hair is heavy. No, my hair is not heavy. Okay, it's not heavy at all. All right. People like to know how much hair did I have left over. When I showed you guys the bundles, what they look like after they're washed, I literally only used a little bit of hair to finish the last braid that I showed in the video, and then I had that much left. So I will honestly recommend you get the 4 bundles if you decide to do it like me. If you decide to do just like your regular hair, like knotless, and you just want to add pieces, I feel like three bundles will be good. But you know, do it at your discretion. Everybody's head is different sizes, so yeah, and depending on how full you want the hair, you know, make your decision accordingly. Let me see. Maintenance. I would highly recommend that you get an umbrush to help you with detangling this hair. I also highly recommend, since this is a human hair install, the braids are not going to be, in my opinion, for me, when I braided my hair, I don't feel like it's as tight as if you will braid with synthetic hair. So I highly recommend that you use your fingers before you go in with any type of tool to kind of pull your hair apart to detangle it. If you need to use a detangling product, please use your detangling product. Always use water, don't go into it dry. And yeah, twist your hair up at night before you go to sleep. Put your scarf on. Depending on how many twists you want to put in your head, that's all the way up to you. Now, since this is human hair, you can definitely use hot tools on this hair, even on the braid, because it's all human hair. You don't have to worry about, you know, burning synthetic hair, melting it into your hair. You don't have to worry about none of that. So if you want to use hot tools, go ahead and do that. The options for this style is like completely endless. Okay, yeah, get you a good maintenance routine. Do not, I never recommend people swim in boho braids, like chlorine, salt water. I never recommend it, especially when it's as full as this. I just feel like it will be your worst nightmare. If you decide to like try to wear this for like a vacay or something like this, and you're adamant about going swimming with this hair, braid it up before you plunge into that pool. Braid it up before you plunge into that salt water, okay? If you are just, you know, if that's just what you want to do, braid it up, put some conditioner on it to keep the hair soft. Let me see. I feel like there's another thing that I want to answer. Totally forgot. I'm shaking. I've been drinking coffee. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I can't answer every question in the book, okay? My brain definitely gets fried sometime, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Absolutely love my hair down real bad. Thank you to Ywigs for sending over this beautiful, beautiful hair. I would love this hair if it was in bundles too, just saying. But yeah, okay, I feel like my energy is all over the place. But love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.